Hello, class. Welcome to Introduction to Counseling, Psych 450. My name is Dr. Good, and I wanted to create this video to help you navigate the shell. For those of you that might not be as familiar with Blackboard and the contents, this video is going to hopefully help you to navigate. So first, let's look at the Start Here button. With the Start Here, you're going to find some basic tools that you can utilize, talking about technology requirements, what browser to use, and then online etiquette. There's a video here. Please review that. In an online classroom, it is essential that you just are mindful of various considerations regarding myself as your instructor and also your classmates. There's a video down here about Blackboard trainings and a link if you want to sign up for future sessions with the CII. They have many different trainings that are very helpful and useful and really help you to figure out some of these technology circumstances at Brandman. Our class does not have an Adobe Connect meeting, but here's a video for Adobe Connect. If you ever would like to meet in virtual office hours with me, I can connect with you over Adobe Connect as well. So it's really good to become knowledgeable about Adobe Connect. The Student Code of Conduct and the Academic Integrity section down here is listed. APA guidelines, we will be utilizing APA throughout this class. So there's some links here for the writing lab. And then disability services, there's a link for the website as well. So with the Start Here, this just has basic tools for you to review in the beginning of the class. And then the next tab to go to is the course information tab. Now on this page, you're going to find the welcome, some information about me. Make sure that you read that. This talks about my previous work experience, my family, I think some of my interests are included in there, and a little picture of myself. And here's the syllabus. So if you click on that tab, you'll be able to see the different learning objectives, as well as some of the statements that I already had reviewed. And then the textbook is listed here. Now, one thing I wanted to note, and there was actually an announcement on this as well, is that the textbook that is listed here is the 9th edition. Now, that's fine if you have the 9th edition, but I did also want to note that the 10th edition has come out. The course coordinator, the person that revises and updates his course, has looked at both the texts and has said at this point that it is fine if you have the 9th or 10th edition. So I just wanted you to know that as well. So the course objectives are stated here, different units, attendance policy, and then you can see the grade point system. Now you want to scroll down to the bottom because this is for blended course and we're in a solely online course, and you can see the various assignments and then weekly what you're going to be expected to do each week. So that's the syllabus. Another important document to review is my personal online class policies document. So you can click on that and read through this. It's really important that you participate. The discussion board is the main interaction for you with your classmates during our time together. So you really need to engage with one another. It's expected that you participate, that you complete all assignments, that you contact me if you're having problems. I don't know what's going on if I don't hear from you. So really open communication with me. I'll be able to then discuss what's going on and really work with you as need be. But the important thing to note is late work will be marked down 5% for each day it's late. With discussion boards, if you turn in anything related to the discussion board after that week is over, so for instance, week 1, you are to submit your initial posting by Thursday, and you are to submit 2 peer responses Sunday by midnight. If I get anything after Sunday by midnight, it won't be graded. Now that might sound kind of harsh, but these 8-week classes move very quickly, and if you post something after Sunday, the class has moved on to the next week. You can't be guaranteed that anyone's going to read your post. You can't be guaranteed that anyone's going to get anything from it. So anything that is submitted late will not be counted towards your discussion board posting. So I really want that to be clear. And make sure that you read some of this other information about here about plagiarism, self-plagiarism, not to reuse your own paper, and communicate with me. So read the online class policy document. attendance policy. Basically, you're expected to participate. And then there's some different links and videos here to talk about how to access online counseling videos that are going to be discussed in this class, online psych journals. There's a rubric here for the discussion board that I'm going to utilize for grading the discussion board. Make sure you read that. There's a netiquette document that I'll show in a moment. And that your response post is to respond to at least 2 peers during each posting. Make sure that it's substantive in nature. Make sure that you're adding to the conversation, you're asking questions, you're presenting research, you're maybe challenging your peer in a respectful manner, but make sure they're substantive. Down here is the netiquette document for the discussion boards, so make sure you review that as well. It is okay to disagree in the discussion boards, but you must be respectful at all times. And then some other helpful documents down here as well. If you click on this link, you will see there is documents about plagiarism, critical thinking, APA formatting, sample papers. So there's a lot in here. If you find that you're really struggling perhaps with utilizing APA, there's all these different links to help you out as well. The Purdue OWL website is also a very helpful website to help with APA formatting. So besides that, there's a link down here at the bottom about career services and what Bramman's Office of Career Planning and Development can offer to you. So that's what's on the course information page. Make sure at the start of class you review Start Here, course information, and the next important link is the announcement section. I am going to be communicating with you through the announcement section quite a bit. So whenever you get into the Blackboard shell, make sure you check this page. There's quite a few for you to look through already at the start of class. Different course expectations, student engagement, and a welcome announcement, reviewing some of the things that I'm talking about. This video is going to be down here that I'm doing right now, and then a week 1 overview. So every week I'll be posting what we're doing that week. So make sure you go to the announcement section every time you log on to see if there's any sort of communication that I've had with you during that time period. Some announcements will be sent to you via email, some will not. So it's important to go to the announcement section. And finally, look at the virtual office link. Here is my virtual office via Adobe Connect for this class. I've listed some office hours, but I am flexible beyond those hours as well. And also, if you're looking to meet within these office hours, please contact me and schedule a time. I'm not sitting in my Adobe Classroom for 4 hours during these days, but I can become available during that time period. So if you need to work with me, let me know. If you need to meet with me, I will meet with you over Adobe Connect. We can talk over the phone. We can talk via email. Just reach out to me and I'll be able to connect with you. So here's a link for the class question board and the student lounge, but I'll review that a little bit in our next posting for the week 1 review. Hopefully this has been helpful to really get you adjusted to the various things with the shell, and I look forward to our time together. Thanks.